Okay, the new Barcelona team is terrifying.
I won some titles with Bayern Munich, and my hunger is really big for titles, and I would like to stay on this path with Barcelona. I think we can achieve a lot together, ball possession and really attacking football. These are the things I love, and I will work about that.
They have just won back-to-back LaLiga titles. They're 28th and 29th overall, and they clinched this one with 3 matches still to play, beating Real Madrid 2-0 at Camp Nou to do it. That is not domination, that is humiliation. And this summer, instead of standing still, Barcelona went out and got faster. Anthony Gordon is already in, an €80 million deal from Newcastle, 5-year contract signed in May. Karim Adeyemi is already in too. Barcelona and Dortmund agreed a deal worth up to €29 million, and Adeyemi has completed his medical and put pen to paper on a 5-year contract through 2031. 2 elite wide forwards, both built for Hansi Flick's pressing, direct, vertical football, both already wearing the shirt. And here's the part that should scare La Liga the most. Barcelona didn't even need to spend big to make room. Robert Lewandowski left on a free transfer to Chicago Fire, wiping out tens of millions in wages. Rashford's loan spell ended and he's back at Manchester United. That's real financial room. And Barcelona are still hunting for one more name, Julian Alvarez, with a self-imposed deadline before the end of July, an offer sitting around $120 million, and Joao Pedro, Harry Kane, and Dusan Vlahovic waiting in reserve if Atletico keeps saying no. And look at what's already built around all of that. Lamine Yamal.
I don't think I've seen anything like it since Messi.
He's a chosen one.
Yeah.
He's a chosen one after Messi.
The best player in the world right now is Lamine Yamal.
I think he's the best player in the world, to be honest.
The 17-year-old, I think, is doing things that no other 17-year-old's ever done in football. I think at the moment, I don't know if there's anyone more exciting to go into a stadium and watch right now.
Still breaking World Cup records at 19. Araujo as captain. Kubarsi still just 19 himself. And Flick sitting at 6 wins in 7 Clásicos, a record that has already surpassed every Barcelona manager since 2000, Guardiola included. So here's the real question for the rest of Spain. Gordon is in, Adeyemi is in. What happens if Alvarez is next? Okay, now let's talk about Karim Adeyemi.
Picks off the pass and Adeyemi has space for a shot. Adeyemi! Chapeau with the header, only as far as Karim Adeyemi!
He's got it back again, Adeyemi, big chance!
Karim Adeyemi to Barcelona. Official. Done. And this is not a random name or a panic buy. This is a calculated move by Hansi Flick. Barcelona paid an initial €22 million with another €7 million in add-ons, taking the total to €29 million. For a player linked with an €85 million move to the Premier League only months ago, that is a heist. Dortmund did protect themselves though, inserting a 35% sell-on clause on any future sale. Adeyemi has signed a 5-year contract, tying him to Camp Nou until 2031 on a fixed €6 million net per season. That is a long-term investment, not a short-term fix. Here is the part that explains everything. Flick did not discover Adeyemi this summer. Flick handed him his senior Germany debut, and Flick picked him for the 2022 World Cup squad in Qatar. This is a manager who has coached him, trusted him, and understood exactly what he brings. Hansi Flick asked for him personally, and Barcelona delivered. The timing matters too, because this summer at Barcelona has been brutal in the exit column. Robert Lewandowski is gone, off to Chicago Fire on a free transfer. Marcus Rashford's loan spell ended, and he returned to Manchester United. Ferran Torres is entering the final year of his contract, and Rooney Bargi could leave the club as well. Barcelona needed reinforcements fast. Adeyemi is the second wide arrival of the summer after the €70 million signing of Anthony Gordon from Newcastle, a fee that can rise to around $80 million with add-ons, and Barcelona are still pushing to land Julian Alvarez on top of that. This is Flick rebuilding an entire attacking line in one window. Now to where it all started, because it explains why Barcelona trust him so much. Adeyemi was born in Munich, came through his first club TSV Forstenried, and joined Bayern Munich's academy in 2010 at just 8 years old. It didn't work out at Bayern, so he moved to SPV GG Unterhaching, where his talent truly began to develop. He climbed through Germany's youth national teams, winning the Fritz Walter Medal as the country's best under-17 player in 2019, and again at under-19 level in 2021. Red Bull Salzburg signed him in 2018, and once he broke into the first team, he delivered 27 goals and 17 assists in 68 league matches, plus 4 Champions League goals. Domestically, he kept climbing. In 2020-21, he added 7 goals and 6 assists as Salzburg won the league and cup double. Then came 2021-22, his breakout year, where he finished as the Austrian Bundesliga's top scorer with 19 goals. That level made one outcome inevitable. Borussia Dortmund came calling. His first Bundesliga season brought 9 goals and 6 assists across all competitions, a call-up to Germany's 2022 World Cup squad, and the Bundesliga Rookie of the Season award. The signature moments piled up from there. In October 2022, he scored his first Champions League goal for Dortmund, a 4-1 win away at Sevilla. In February 2023, he was clocked as the fastest player recorded in Bundesliga history, hitting 36.65 kilometers per hour against Freiburg. Days later, against Chelsea in the Champions League round of 16, he drove the length of the pitch at full speed and finished into an empty net for the only goal of the game, a solo wonder goal that won Dortmund the first leg. He helped fire Dortmund to the 2024 Champions League final, scoring in the group of death against both AC Milan and PSG. In March 2024, he scored at the Allianz Arena in a 2-0 win over Bayern Munich, Dortmund's first Klassiker win since 2019 and first away win over Bayern in a decade. And in October 2024, he scored his first Champions League hat-trick in a 7-1 demolition of Celtic. By last season, he had built a reputation as one of the most feared transition players in German football. So how does Adeyemi actually help this Barcelona team right now in 2026? 4 reasons. The first is speed, and not just ordinary speed. When Dortmund faced Flick's Barcelona in last season's Champions League quarterfinals, previews pointed straight at his pace as the one weapon that could catch Barca's high line out of position in transition. That is the sport's cruel irony. The exact threat that was supposed to punish Flick's Barcelona now wears Barcelona's shirt, opening space for Pedri, Dani Olmo, and Gavi behind a retreating backline. The second reason is directness. Flick's Barcelona is about vertical rhythm and ferocious transitions, not patient possession. Adeyemi does not need 5 touches to hurt you. He can do it in one run, whether bursting beyond Alejandro Balde or Jules Koundé on an overlap, or attacking space that Julian Alvarez or Ferran Torres create by pinning center backs. The third reason is versatility. He can play left, right, invert into the half space, drop as a second striker, or operate through the middle. That flexibility lets Flick rotate the front line, manage Anthony Gordon's minutes, and switch between a 4-3-3 and a 4-2-3-1. On the left, he becomes the perfect foil for Lamine Yamal. On the right, one side controls the game, the other destroys it. The fourth reason is the pressing profile. Flick wants attackers who chase the ball down the second they lose it, and Adeyemi's repeated high-intensity sprints make him a genuine counter-pressing weapon. And the final piece is timing and trust. With Lewandowski gone, Rashford gone, and Torres's and Bargi's futures uncertain, Barcelona needed proven Champions League experience, not a project. Adeyemi has already played knockout football at the highest level, already scored on the biggest German stages, and already been trusted by Flick himself at international level. Karim Adeyemi to Barcelona will not look like a gamble. It looks exactly like what Flick intended from the beginning, a hyper-vertical weapon built for chaos, arriving at precisely the moment Barcelona's attack needed reinventing. Barcelona are building something serious this summer, and Karim Adeyemi might end up being one of the pieces Blaugrana fans look back on and say, that is when everything clicked.